Perek Lifnei Idihen, Daf Zion, sponsored the Refuah Shlema for Elisha ben Devora. The Gemara discusses Rabbi Yehuda's opinion in the Mishnah, who holds a Jew can collect a debt from a Gentile 3 days before his holiday because he remains distressed after paying a debt. Question. From another ruling of Rabbi Yehuda, it appears he agrees with the Rabbanan. Initial distress is offset by one's subsequent happiness. He holds a woman is permitted to apply lime to her skin on Chol HaMoed as long as she removes it during the holiday. Although initially distressed, her joy of having silkier skin later offsets her current distress. The answer. Number one, Rav Nachman bar Yitzchak explains that his ruling regarding Chol HaMoed is special because all permitted forms of work fall into the category of initial distress resulting in subsequent happiness. For example, cooking or baking is somewhat distressing, done for enjoying a lavish meal later. Number two, Ravina explains Rabbi Yehuda holds it is always distressful for a Gentile to repay a loan. Number three, Rabbi Yeshua ben Karcha is a third opinion. He permits collecting a verbal loan from a Gentile 3 days before his festival. Now, halacha follows Rabbi Yeshua ben Karcha. The Gemara brings a case concerning a dyer who deviated from his customer's instructions. For example, the customer instructed him to dye the wool black, but he dyed it red. Rabbi Meir judges him as a thief. He pays only the original value and keeps the dyed wool that he acquires with a shinui. However, Rabbi Yehuda holds he must return the dyed wool. The customer reimburses either the dyer's expense or the increase in value, whichever is less. Rav Huna states the halacha follows Rabbi Yehuda. Question. It is necessary to teach the halacha follows Rabbi Yeshua ben Karcha because he disputes the sages of our Mishnah. Normally, Yachid b'Rabbim halacha k'Rabbim. The halacha follows the majority. However, why was it necessary for Rav Huna to state halacha k'Rabbi Yehuda? It follows a rule, machlokes v'achar kach stam, halacha kistam. The later stam, unauthored Mishnah indicates the halacha was decided in its favor. The answer. Rav Huna holds this rule does not apply to Mishnayos and two Masechtas. One Mishnah is in Bava Kama and the other in Bava Metzia. Rav Yosef, who disputes this, holds all Nezikin is one Masechta. The Gemara brings another three rulings that follow his opinion. Number one, there is a prohibition mentioned in the Nevi'im, Mimtzo chavatzecha v'daver davar. One should not pursue business on Shabbos. A Mishnah in Shabbos includes hiring workers for after Shabbos. Tanna Kama holds even where the hire is said, Hanireh, shetamod imi ba'erev, can you come over this evening? Rabbi Yeshua ben Karcha disagrees. The end of the verse states, v'daber davar, teaching the prohibition applies only when his words clearly indicate his intent. Number two, a brisa states one who received a halachic decision from a sage cannot appeal to another unless the second sage is aware of the first decision or the second sage deciding would not dishonor the first. If they deliberated together but decided differently, the halacha follows the older and wiser sage. If they are equal in stature, it follows the stringent opinion. Rabbi Yeshua ben Karcha holds a biblical question is decided stringently, a rabbinic question is decided leniently. The halacha follows Rabbi Yeshua ben Karcha. Number three, robbers not trusted to testify in Amei Haaretz, ignorant Jews who do not tithe properly or adhere to laws of Tumah meticulously. A. Rabbi Meir holds their repentance will not establish them as trustworthy. B. Rabbi Yehuda holds a public repentance does reestablish their trust, or another version states that if they sin privately, their good reputations remain. Number C, Rabbi Yeshua ben Karcha holds either way their repentance is accepted. Shuvu banim shovavim. Now we move on to a new Mishnah. Rabbi Shmuel holds the prohibitions of the first Mishnah apply also for 3 days after their holidays. The Chachamim hold they apply before only. According to Rabbi Shmuel, Jews can never do business with Babylonian pagan sun worshippers who celebrate every Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Shabbos precede the festival. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday come after. Question. It appears the Chachamim of this Mishnah represent the same opinion as the Tanna Kama of the first Mishnah. The answer. Number one, they dispute whether The third restricted day includes the holiday. The Tanna Kama holds it does not include, but the Chachamim holds it does include. Number 2, they dispute whether one can use the proceeds profited by disregarding the rabbinic ban. The Tanna Kama holds they are permitted after the fact. The Chachamim disagree. Number 3, they dispute Shmuel's qualification. Tanna Kama holds the 3-day restriction applies to Eretz Yisrael, where they worshipped with devotion, not in Chutz La'aretz, where they maintain traditions of their ancestors. The Chachamim do not accept this distinction. Number 4, they dispute the opinion of Nachum HaModai. He holds the restriction applies to 1 additional day, the opinion of the Chachamim of our Mishnah. The Tanna Kama holds 3 days. The Gemara concludes that the Chachamim of our Mishnah is in fact Nachum HaModai. The Gemara brings other rejected rulings of Nachum HaModai with one exception. Number 1, the Chachamim forbid selling horses for use in battle because they are trained to kill even an elderly horse. He permits selling a male elderly horse in wartime because it is more likely to be killed than to kill. Number 2, Nachum HaModai holds dill is tied whether harvested as seeds, vegetables, or shoots. All those parts are edible. The Chachamim hold only seeds its primary food. Number 3, he holds one can expand the blessing of Shomei Tefillah with personal request. The halacha follows his opinion. If you're enjoying Daf and 5, please click on the link below, subscribe, and become a sponsor. Thank you.